facility with a cadaver.
Hardman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please, lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the seam an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real, and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
All so you could say goodbye?
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man?
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War-era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally, the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, ablution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films. You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void-outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the two void-outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny, though. Even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prep-your-own station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period. When the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth, then, are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
エリアの最終目的はタールに沈んだ中継ステーションの代替施設を設置することだ。まずは我々の科学スタッフが常駐するシェルターにカイラル通信をつなぐ。アメリの状況は今のところ何もわからない。ヒッグスの動きもだ。気がかりなのは君も我々も同じだ。だが今はこのエリアをつないでその先のエッジノットシティに向かうしかない。まず地質学者と古生物学者のところをつなぐ。エゴデボ学者には古生物学者のところから君に運んでもらうものがあるようなんだ。そこで荷物を受け取ってからエゴデボ学者のところへ行ってくれ。3カ所全てつないだらここへ戻ってくるんだ。代替施設を設置するのに必要な荷物を渡す。ヒートユニット、携帯式の暖房器具だ。特に雪山のような寒冷地では重宝するだろうな。地質学者は化石を調査して過去にあった絶滅期に関する研究をしている。要は地層の発掘をしてるんだが、この地質学者にカイラル汚染の初期症状の疑いがある。どういうわけか発掘中にカイラル線を大量に浴びたらしい。周囲のカイラル物質を除去しないと調査も止まったままだ。彼の症状も回復しない。彼にカイラル物質除去剤を届けてくれ。
AED を起動します。クリア。
この地質学者が発掘していたのは白亜紀末の地層だ。そう、この頃はそれまで栄えていた恐竜が絶滅し、小型の哺乳類が生き延びた大絶滅期だった。それはビッグファイブと呼ばれる過去の地球を襲った大量絶滅のうちの一つなんだ。彼はその地層ですごいものを発掘したらしい。なんだと思う？ビーチの化石だ。本当にビーチの化石であれば、これは途方もない大発見だ。そこでサム、彼が発掘調査を続けられるようカイラル物質除去剤を届けてくれ。
それからもう一つ、古生物学者に反物質爆弾を運んでほしい。彼はうちのメンバーで化石の発掘をしている。タールに汚染された地層を発掘調査するために反物質爆弾がどうしても必要だということらしい。君はもう分かっていると思うが、運搬用のケースが破損してしまえばそれで一巻の終わりだ。いつも以上に荷物の取り扱いには気をつけてくれ。サム、分かっているとは思うが、その反物質爆弾は強い衝撃や車両フローターの激しい揺れには到底耐えられない。警告音に気を配り慎重に運ぶんだ。
依頼が受注されました。
サム、ハートマンも湖の話をしていたな。そのハートレイクがテロの傷跡だ。ハートマンの妻子を奪い、ハートマン自身にも変化を及ぼした。彼は心肺停止状態が21分間続いた。死ぬ可能性もあったがハートマンは生き返った。その時低体温療法の最中だったおかげだ。その21分間がその後の彼のライフサイクルを変えてしまった。もともとドゥームスだったが、その事故で能力のレベルが上がったに違いない。ビーチに行って家族を探す彼の人生が始まったんだ。
サム、すまなかった。せっかく私のラボに来てくれたのに君を見送ることもできなかった。その時も話したが、この一帯には DS 以前の絶滅の記憶が眠っているんだ。そのせいなのか BT の目撃情報も多いんだ。私のラボに BT の模型があっただろう。目撃情報を元に作ったんだ。あくまでも目撃情報を元にしたものだ。実際に見たことがある君には違和感があったかもしれないな。
かいな。ありがたい、お前がいないとな。よし。よし。
ズ ID を確認します。 ID 認証クリア。武器所持を確認。施設内では武器を強制ロックします。異常なし。ようこそサムポーターブリッジ。頑張ってください。ご提供いただきありがとう。